Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 1 and the introduction to my Wrenching Rags to Riches. And if you are returning, welcome back. And I'm going to go over my goals and the rules I have for this. And we are doing a making money scenario. I will do a brief introduction to the Sims. If you want to see their actual makeovers and the clothes that they're wearing from this pack, I have that in the finale to my cottage living Let's Play because 3 of them just aged up. They just celebrated their birthdays. So we are starting with 4 Sims. I don't know whether we'll keep all 4 Sims. It will depend on whether or not I add, if I use MCCC to increase the household size. But if I don't, then later on one or two of them will move out. But our 2 main Sims that will be staying are Holly, Ito Fitzmoon, and her younger brother, Jared, Ito Fitzmoon. And then we'll call Nanami is actually their great aunt, even though she's a teen, because I only have aging on for my current household in this save. But this is a generational save in that they are the children of the Sims from my cottage living Let's Play, who are the children of the Sims from my previous Snowy Escape Let's Play, who are, and then a couple Let's Plays before that. So, and Nanami is the great aunt, so Kiyoshi is the Holly and Jared's grandfather. So when you see them around, they're all just young adults because usually I've moved on before they have aged up because I plan a long lifespan is the other thing for the active household. And so Holly is here doing her thing, and she is a genius and a rancher. I gave her that trait when she aged up. And Jared is a horse lover. They are all spellcasters. Even Nanami, she became a spellcaster, so she doesn't have any bloodline traits. And one of the reasons I brought Nanami is because she's an animal enthusiast, and that actually plays in nicely with this pack. So I figured we already had an animal enthusiast, so I brought her. She honestly, originally, if anyone knows her, is a kleptomaniac. And I had used cheats to get rid of that, in the previous generation, 2 generations ago. But when I decided I didn't want her to be a child anymore and I moved her in, she got tense from not stealing, even though she didn't have the trait. So I used a retrading potion to give her the trait back, played with it for a little bit, and then used a retrading potion to get rid of it. And so I don't remember which trait I gave her. And then she aged up to a teen and I gave her the other trait. So the backstory is ostensibly the reason the parents have asked Nanami to come along because she's an older teen, because the 2 youngest are children. They just aged up from toddlers, and so they didn't feel comfortable without having someone older along to help out with Holly, with raising, with having the kids there. But they're here. It is fall. And we do have a making money scenario going, and we're going to let them do their own thing. The only one who has school today is Nanami. She'll have her exams because I do have high school years. And the rest aged up after 8 p.m., so they don't have school. So my goals will be to, complete the making money. I do have that as a goal. And we're going to make sure that we do the 2 new aspirations with at least once with the Sims. I probably, not obviously, but for the nectar making one, I will have Holly definitely do that one. But the riding one, I'm not sure whether it'll be Holly now or whether maybe when Jared ages up to a teen that he'll start working on it since he's our horse lover. But we'll see as it evolves. And I might have more than one do them, but it's just that the goal is to make sure to have one. And we're going to try and make the majority of our money probably from nectar making, to be honest. But so I'm not planning on using, say, painting. Let's see, where is she? She's still doing that. And I had them going for frogs. So the other thing is that we do have a cow. Because when I moved them here, Nanami had a message that her homework and Gertrude were put in her inventory, that, her belongings. And I was like, well, I wasn't planning on bringing Gertrude the cow, but she's walking through the pond. But since we did, I have already placed a cow shed, which is 500 simoleons. But I will make them pay for that once they have some money. Oh, we got a glow orb. Speaking of glow orb, I just noticed that Little Miss Sam just released a mod that makes it so that you don't find things like that. All you can find are grass, bugs if you have outdoor retreat, frogs, and maybe the manure that you still can find too. I can't remember for sure. I just remember there was 3 things, and that would possibly make sense that that was the 3rd thing. I don't have the details in front of me. So let's see what she got. Plus, she does have a few things. Well, of course, this is Nanami's inventory. We have a cake for Nanami to age up to a young adult, and Willow, who is Holly's mom, made it, and she has the fresh chef trait, so it won't spoil. We're not eating it. It already has candles in it, so we're not eating it. It's just for that. We do have some retraining potions in case we need them, and nothing really major. Some clothes she earned, and there's Gertrude. And they all, the 2 older ones have their private journals. The younger ones will have to buy them for them, and because she's a spellcaster, she's learned some spells, and the 2 older ones have knitting baskets and like some scout stuff, and then that was from when she got her competition. So nothing really too valuable. The only thing they have that is kind of valuable is the free grocery delivery coupon, but she earned that. I let her keep it. It's not like it's major, and she is on the goal-oriented aspiration from the teen pack, so I probably will try and get that and the admired icon one done, but I won't necessarily show all of that because the focus is obviously going to be the horse ranch. But since we're starting with teens, I'm still going to do some of the teen stuff with them and with the kids when they become teens. So the goals are to complete the making money, make most of the money from the pack, mostly probably from nectar making. We have a tiny residential lot. This lot does start with a build usually, but I got rid of the house and pretty much everything. I did keep this sort of shelter here that's for the horses, except for that I actually moved it. There was spandrels. I got rid of the spandrels, but I kept the basic concept and moved it over so that it was at the edge. And then, of course, I bought the shed, which they will have to pay once they have the money for that. And so I will have a write-up of everything on a blog post, which I will link down below so you can see that there. But mainly the goal is to explore the pack and try and make as much money from this pack as we can. And I think that's just decorative. So I find the prairie grass sometimes looks very similar to everything else. And oh, look, here we go. Here's some more prairie grass, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to harvest, we'll say harvest all in case there's anything nearby. And I think I noticed a grape, and since it's fall, it's in season, so it would be good to collect that grape if I can find it again. And we'll wait around and maybe we'll get a welcome wagon. That would be kind of nice. There's a community board. There's a grape. I'm going to harvest that grape. And see if there's any more prairie grass, since we can find some decent stuff in the prairie grass. And I have her on the collectibles in case they, so I guess she got a glow orb. That was it. But there's another prairie grass, and there's a child that's from one of my sims from earlier on that I placed in here. And here's another grape. So they do also have, the 2 older ones do have brooms in their inventory that they can fly around, 50 simoleon brooms. So I'll probably just make them pay for that once we have the money, but I just find it a nuisance having to go to Magic HQ. But they can use it now. This is a big neighborhood. It'll be good. It's bad enough the kids take forever to get around. So we got more. We got nectar. We've got prairie grass nectar, strawberry nectar, and apple nectar, and we've got this glow orb, which is in season in winter. So I am actually going to take advantage of the fact that this is here for now. I mean, it's easy enough to stick a roof on the ground and get a shelter, so it's not like you couldn't already do that without this. And obviously the grapes will put outside, and she's knitting. Hopefully you're knitting something you already had. Because you don't have any money to... Oh, we caught a lump of clay. Well, we can sell that whenever we get a yard sale table. And let's see. So she is Burden of Love from Ranch. So we're going to send her alone. And I'm going to see. She is still harvesting, and she's embarrassed now, probably from a bad ranch product. Yeah. I find that happens quite a lot. And hopefully the kids will catch us some fish. Because we need that to go into town to sell. So I am probably going to limit where they can go at least until they have a house. So they can go in this world. They can go to the city, i.e. San Myshuno. And we are going to let them go if they need to. Well, to school. Obviously, I will even go to school with them. Because I'll be working on the aspiration then that you kind of need to go to school sometimes. And looks like all she got was nothing. Nothing special with that particular one. It'd be good. I've caught dragon fruit from those. Not caught. I have got dragon fruit from these prairie grass. But we might need to place some more. I think I've heard that if you're on a smaller lot, you don't get as many spawning as on a bigger lot. Well, why don't you come and dig that up since, you know, we're not really there, but maybe what I'll do is I'll set that to always use brooms when she's paid for it. So the broom is in her inventory and she won't autonomously use it because she looks like she's walking around, which is taking a lot longer. Until we have the money and have paid for the broom. So, but it just helps us not have to go down. But it definitely is a big neighborhood, so it takes a really long time to get anywhere. But we do have some grapes now, so we should probably plant those as soon as possible. And I don't know how long it's going to take her to get around. I might break my rule. I might let her, if we happen to have a welcome wagon, I might let her use it to get back quickly. But she doesn't look, this maybe not where she was coming. I don't know. Oh, she's going past this spot. We'll dig. Maybe we won't get a welcome wagon. It's already pretty late. Oh, there is a welcome wagon. Okay, so because we have a welcome wagon and I don't want to miss it, I don't even remember where our home is. So we're going to use the home button to get back. Oh, she's not that far. So hopefully we can, she has a bike in her inventory that we'll give to the kids to learn. We'll just go here. I'll make her I'll make her get there however she chooses to get there. Okay, so we're gonna do a cheerful introduction. And because we're doing a cheerful introduction, hopefully he'll still be here by the time we get here. Hopefully it's not a mistake. Hopefully you're quick. Where are you? You're taking quite a while, because I know they sometimes leave if you don't get there and meet them. Oh, there she is. Why are you not going here? Why are you going all the way around that way? Okay. That's dumb. Fly there. Why would you go that way? Why would you go that way and take so long? And then we're going to do a howdy introduction. And we'll try and see how that goes. Oh, we got some mental 10. There we go. Okay. Good. So he's a romantic, a rancher, and good. And we are friends. So we're going to we'll invite neighbors in now. If that works. Sometimes I find it doesn't work. Ask about the community. Of course, we don't have a horse. They're going to have to buy their horse. That was the other thing. Instead of just creating a horse for them right up front, I decided they were going to have to buy a horse. Which we could get one for cheap, a rescue horse, or we could save up and get one for 1,000, which is probably what I'll do. Ask about day. Ask about the equestrian center. So we have the community board, which we can go look. You can find additional information about the community by using the community board. And you can also purchase one for your home, which I've heard some people say there's an issue with that. There is an issue when you hire a rancher or ranch hand, that they will come for a couple of days and then they'll stop and you gotta rehire them. The same one will come. So, I don't know. Is he supposedly the pros crazy scheme? And actually, there was a video the Sims tweeted yesterday from when I'm recording this, but not from when this video is coming out, about the history of him. So there was a lot of speculation that he was Robert Crumplebottom, and that essentially confirmed that with that. So it wasn't like it was implied in it. So horses can be purchased and sold for simoleons. The horse values depends on their skill levels. So that's another thing that I'm planning on doing is, having baby foal. But I don't plan on doing that until we hopefully have a championship horse, because they're supposed to get special traits from that. Where are you going? Are you going to bring us some food? That would be nice. I don't know what you're doing. Are you gonna come plant our thing? We don't want you to plant it. Reveal brilliant. Don't plant it. We need to do it. Express admiration. So the Equestrian Center, Hey Now Equestrian Center, is the perfect place to compete or spectate in the various 4 types. And if you win them all, you become the ultimate champion. You can also train, purchase, and rescue or sell horses at the Equestrian Center. And of course, it's only open till 7. They don't say that there, but I know that. The general store is open till 10, so we're going to try and go there. So actually, what I'm going to do is I see that it's, well, it looks like they're restarting to fish. Oh, is someone mentoring us? Fishing like a pro, learning the trips from being mentored. Okay, well, I don't even know who that sim is. But anyways, thank you for mentoring us. So that's good. So let's go back to where she is. Discuss latest games. Express. I think we already did that. I think we already expressed. Oh, we're also going to try and explore the cave, but that's in this neighborhood. And I'm not going to do it right now because my Sims always end up dazed, and I don't think we have time for that right now. Oh, not good. So let's come here and do something funny, do a joke, tell a joke about aliens, and funny, silly behavior, do an impression, and we can ask about career, since that came up. No point doing a deep conversation because we already know. Stories, tell a funny story. Can we get over this boring conversation? Good. It's casual now. Much better. And let's try some friendly now. Again, hobbies. Ask about hobbies and skills. And she got to level 2 of the comedy skill. And she's getting a bit hungry. He's the mysterious mentor at Mysterious Ranch. And what's that spot? And we got an electronic upgrade part. Let's look here. What can we ask? I don't know if we're gonna try and ask about longevity and see whether we're good enough friends. We're not like that good friends. Like this mysterious rancher with a question mark. So he likes fitness. I would have thought he liked dancing. Because that was something. Oh, she got the mischief skill. We got to level 3 of fishing. Spinach. That is half the battle. Okay, so the thing that I find about that is that affection, express admiration, and friendly. Wonder if we can get the other. It's 2 spinach and 1 death flower. I don't know if we can ask again. Oh, he's drinking from his bottle. Give a hug. Complain about the wind. Ask about day. Let's see if we can increase. Did we just get that again? So that's all we got. Anyways, the thing is you actually learn the recipe as soon as you've maxed your skill. You don't actually need to get it from them. Ask for ranching tips. Why don't we try that? And we can brag about the ranch. I don't really know why you would brag about the ranch. It's not really very much of anything yet. So we want to share ideas. Oh, okay. So she's going to get a little moodlet. That's from growing together. Have you hosted a ranch animal day yet on your friends? It's a great way to make friends. Give your animals some social interaction and make some extra simoleons. Okay. We'll also do the 2 social events like episodes back. Speaking of which, that. And gossip, share secret, and share brilliant ideas. You know what? Maybe you would like to... I think you've already completed... Yeah, you've completed Friend of the World. So you're just going to come over here and do a cheerful introduction. And you are then going to come here and name... You never did assign the animal. So we're going to assign the animal, and you can clean the animal. Because she needs to be cleaned. I assume she still needs to be cleaned. And what have you guys caught? You caught... Oh, you got some frogs. We'll breed those frogs together. And what did we get? A spotted dirt frog. And you got Oh, an eggplant whirl. That was kind of a waste. I should have used that one. Spotted. We'll take the spotted. This one. That's a gamble. We're going to breed those. And we got another spotted. We didn't get the type of frog we wanted. Okay, bye-bye. Thanks for hanging out. So we're going to breed the eggplant whirl with the spotted dirt. And we got another one. No, you're not allowed to do your homework. Okay, since you're doing your homework, we're going to do this. And this is what I do with this teen. We're going to put you onto that. And then we're going to... the money is just because they... So I am going to complete the fortune aspiration with them. Nanami's already done that, so until we actually have money, when she gets money, I'll just cheat the money away until we have like 200,000 value in the house and the lot kind of thing. So we're gonna shift reset, so that'll count for that, and then she's gonna do her homework. So that'll essentially get the extra credit to count, because they don't count it, and I don't like that. I think that's dumb. So, all right. Did you assign? Call over Gertrude. You need to clean Gertrude. You need to look after Gertrude. You can do your homework later. We're gonna clean Gertrude. We're gonna socialize. Ask Cow about the weather. Oh, we got a tambaqui. That's a decent one to have. Because we can buy eventually a fishing sign and fish on our pond. We can't right now. Tell joke about legendary milk. And socialize, ask Cow about the weather. We already did that. We're going to smother Gertrude with love. I won't milk her until we have paid for her shed. Even though we'll have to feed her. But luckily we can use the prairie grass to feed her. Because she can't. But if we were to look at Holly, because she has it in her inventory, you can feed with prairie grass hay. And we can't refill it. But normally... I have noticed that you can refill with the prairie grass, but it's not needing anything yet. So, right, she's getting a little bit hungry. And how many points do we have? Oh, look at that. We have lots of points. So we're going to actually get her to temporarily, we're going to switch off of this onto leader of the pack. And then we're going to buy a club perk. We're going to buy rally the troops, and I like to use it, so we're going to use it. And that one helps them with their bladder, which I don't know if she needs, actually. Because I tend to get steel bladder, so she may already have that. And you know what? We may as well get a popular club. No, I'm not getting a popular club, because that can interfere with getting some of the... and then I got to put her back. That can interfere, because I'm finding since they changed how they changed making friends, teens make friends with other teens very easily, and children make friends with other children very easily. And sometimes if they make friends too easily, it won't count them. And I don't want that. So, yeah. Anyways, so we're going to put her back onto the teen aspiration. So we're not going to get a popular club until at least till she's got her teen parts done. I'll see when I'll do it. I definitely won't do it immediately. And you can come here and rally the troops. So, there we go. And she's not getting anywhere with that, so we'll take her off of that because she doesn't have anything to do with that. And we're going to go on to... may as well go on to angling ace, which she needs to fish for 10 hours. Oh, you're hungry. I know, we're going to rally troops. That'll help. Especially since we never got any of the bread, the special Panda Campo bread. At least we had our Welcome Wagon, but yeah, that would have been good. And did you actually breed the frogs? Nope. You have... So we put the... Oh, right. Because we don't have our doubles on our eggplant whirl yet. Breed... Finally, we got an extra. Not that I'm going to do anything with them until we have our yard sale table. And you should probably plant everything that we have. So we're going to, now that you've... Oh, I put her on the wrong one, so she didn't get her second one. Oh, well. That's unfortunate. I misclicked. Or I didn't look at it. I didn't misclick. I just didn't look at it properly. So we're going to put her onto... freelance botanist, and then we're gonna plant that, and then for now we'll just keep this here. When we have our house built up, I'll have a sheltered area close to the house. I'm actually gonna put them further apart so that the watering hopefully helps. Because sometimes if they're too close together, they'll water it at the same time. And since I need to weed or water plants 10 times, that's not very useful. And when they're too far, and you only... Oh, right, because that's a glow orb, so it probably doesn't need to be watered. So it's not very useful either from that perspective. But it did let me water it. Okay, and we caught a lemon! Yes! That's good. Because we can put this lemon, and she can plant and water that, too. Plant. Did we catch anything else good? Jared. Well, you caught some things that are decent. I think we'll have them go down and do some fishing, and so that, and we will water that. Oh, no. Nope. Sorry. Jared, I want you to stay here and keep fishing. Go fishing. Sorry, that was a miss. And you are missing horses. You're going to come here and go fishing. And she's going to plant and fish. And we're going to leave this part here. Likes and comments are always appreciated, and they really help with the algorithms. Thanks very much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye.